Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Lord Have Mercy. So I am back with another topic. So guys, let me just jump into it because I'm excited. So we'll be talking about gender roles, right? Now, there has been a very ongoing debate about gender roles and how they are changing between the genders, right? So, with the rise of feminism, females in particular, they're fighting for equality and equity in all aspects of life. We're now saying, well, me just a say, me no know. Some way I say, so long with tradition, I will forget with the times, right? Now, before I go in any further into that discussion, let's start off with gender roles. What are gender roles? Now, basically, according to the World Health Organization, gender refers to the characteristics of women and men. So, this includes norms, behaviors, and the roles associated with being a woman versus a man. Versus sex, on the other hand, is looking at the biological factor. So the fact that you were born a female, and we can visibly see, say, all right, then, you have your different reproductive organs, them, we can tell the difference and stuff. However, the gender roles are prescribed by society basically, and how you're supposed to go about your day, how you're supposed to act and so forth, being a male, female, and it is completely different. Now, guys, just to take a trip down memory lane, because me like to do the little flashback them, just so we can understand which part where I come from. Now, as it regards to traditional gender roles, and I'm actually focusing on females for this topic mainly. Okay, so not all, some of the traditional female gender roles would include taking care of families because we're naturally considered as caretakers. You understand? So what I know for sort out the house, keep the place nice and clean, take care of the children, prepare dinner so that's when your husband go out to work or your baby father and come in and have a nice warm dinner to eat. So that's one. As it regards to jobs, we normally tend to go for more domestic jobs that do not require a lot of intensive labor, you know, housekeeping and those things. And number three, I have language. Language plays a part as well because growing up, I don't know for anybody else, but for me, you that you're saying if you chat properly. But me I say, alright then, why me need to round up my words them and talk properly while the boy over there start chat the patwa and nobody not say nothing to him. So females were viewed as poised. They had to be poised and well spoken. You have to know how to round up your words them, dot your eyes and cross your T's. Also, we were expected to dress modest. And I don't know if you remember, when you usually wear slip and them things they are stocking. Nobody still wear stocking. Well, no look a skirt and them look things there, and especially properly grooming yourself. So those are some of the things that would be considered, traditional gender roles for females or gender norms. Also, why I'm not, hey, when you look on the grandparents, you have to wonder where these people baby making machines. Cause some of them have over 10 pitney. Some of them have over 10 auntie and uncles. You understand? So it's like that was their purpose back then, just to have the pitney them, just have out them lots. You understand? And it was just normal because it was the norm. You're a female, you have your pitney them, and then would just say one pitney and a pitney. So we just have out the. But guys, that is just a few of some of the gender roles and norms that was expected or still are expected of female to this day, like a 50-50. It was and still is, not entirely, because the list is extremely lengthy, but just to crop it down to a few. But guys, we realize that this is not 100%, practiced right now because the rules are currently changing. I mean, them been a change, them been a change because nothing stays the same. But why are the rules changing? What is causing this? I saw an article online by J Bird Jamaican that was published on the 6th of October 2015, and it states that there's a lot of women in Jamaica who are raising their children alone. In recent years, almost 85% of births in Jamaica are to single mothers. Wow. Where the father them there? I don't know. Right? So I saw that online. So when we look at stuff like this, if you had a child or children and you realize that there's no father around, you have to now step up to the plate and try to work out a way for your children so that they can have a better life. Now, feminism, I touched on this earlier. We realize that there's a lot of female advocacy groups, advocacy for equality, everything. This is what feminism is all about. So that women can now have a voice. We can be considered humans and not just a baby making machine, not just someone to stay at home and to cook, clean, and wash for all of eternity. No. Feminism is about women stepping up to the plate and doing jobs that male usually do or male still do, just so we can have equal opportunity, right? And not be stereotyped based on, oh, she's a female, she can't do that, she can't do this. All right, so basically, we looked at the feminism and we looked at single mothers being the sole breadwinner and so forth. The other factors to consider would be the media. Because if you are watching TV and you realize that females from around the world are stepping up to the plate, that will influence you in some way to do the same. Get an education, right? We see Michelle Obama, not because she married to Barack, but she still have something going for herself on the side, right? She write her book, them and them things there. When we look at Portia Simpson Miller, the most honorable, who was the first female prime minister of Jamaica, these things influence our thoughts, right? And we want to step up to the plate. Because if them can do it, you can do it too. And you can feel nice when you say, yes, Miss a woman, and I can do the things them. Now, in regards to separate and apart from the media, we also have this economy, which is dwindling. It very bad. So when you're at home now and you're waiting on your baby father or your husband to come in with the paycheck, you realize that, say if me did do something to him, I could have put towards where he might come with. A money could have stretched a little further, right? So these things actually contribute to some of the changing roles, right? Now, I don't know if this is a valid point, but I just wonder. Are we stepping up more because we feel like, so some of them man don't have no sense. I just feel like you can do it better. You don't think that way there? Some of them man have sense for you. Can I do it better? Talk truth. Maybe that is a valid point as well as to why the roles are changing. So this is just a few of the factors, right? But let me put in that little something here right now. As regards to grooming, right? Female grooming and stuff like that. And so you have to look a certain way. Guys, what do you think about females not shaving themselves? And I'm talking about underarm, ear specifically. Because I saw a female on the internet, right? And she have on a little spaghetti strap and she never shave her arm. Now, people were saying that this does not look very feminine. You need to shave it. But the girl was saying, what determines what is feminine versus what is not feminine? Right? I will continue to wear my ears stay so. Because we're not going to dictate for me what gender roles are. So I want to know what you guys think about that. Should a female shave? Do you think that shaving yourself in general is more a gender role or it should be on the hygienic side, because I want nobody look apart. So basically, this will be a part 1 of a part 2 series, because I have to go out and find out what people have to say about the change in gender roles, in particularly females, because men are considered natural born breadwinners. And I do believe that this comes with a level of respect in the household as being the head, right? Now, your girlfriend or your wife decided to stop with the caretaking business and decide to drop off the pitnam at the daycare center because she get a work. Now, the work what she get, she end up get more money than you, and in some instances, more money means more attitude. So you realize that the decision-making process has to now be equally shared, or sometimes, she have more say because maybe she pay like an extra on the JPS bill, me no know, or she end up buy some of the furniture them. And I want to know, if it's that case, do you wish that the roles would go back to how they were as being traditional, or you have to try and adjust? Do you feel okay with a woman now being the head, or it don't really matter because I still a woman? I want to find out what you guys have to say about that. When we even look at jobs, females are now getting some really up there positions, because the Loop News, they published an article stating that women held more than 60% of senior leadership roles at the Scotiabank, and this was published on March 8th of 2021. So the article states that in Jamaica, more than 60% of the management and board leadership of the bank are females, while at the executive level, women account for approximately 54%. Chatbot. So we're stepping up. But guys, I think I'm going to leave this here for now, because as promised, may I come back with the part 2, I want to find out what the males have to say about the change in roles. It comes with any negative side effects or any positive side effects, because everything comes with a reaction, Everything comes with a reaction. I want to find out what females think. You feel like, say, kind of stressful for you to go out and I get the cheddar, or you're better off staying at home taking care of the family? So guys, once more, thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I'm signing out, but I'll be back shortly. I think, guys, mega promise you something. Mega try make a little intro and kind of spice up the thing. But thank you for your loyalty who did they already and kind of go through with the little channel, Mega come through phone. I'm so sad to watch the face.